All right, let's talk about vacuuming the stairs. If you have sciatica, you know this isn't just a chore. It's more like a high-stakes gamble with your own body. Well, if that sounds familiar, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to break down a really simple, practical way to get this done without the agony that usually follows.
I mean, come on, how perfect is this? It's like your sciatic nerve leaves you a bad Yelp review. And it totally captures that feeling of betrayal, right? You do one simple, everyday thing, and suddenly your body is screaming at you. So today, we're going to learn how to silence that inner critic for good.
So here's the deal. This whole battle really boils down to two main villains, twisting your body and that sideways yank you get from the vacuum hose. And the heroes that are going to save the day? A square stance and a straight line pull. Seriously, that's it. This one little shift in thinking is the key to everything else we're about to cover.
So let's get right to it. This is your no-twist solution. And trust me, it's all about working smarter, not harder.
Okay, rule number 1, and this is a big one, the square stance. I want you to make this your new mantra. Think about it this way. Your spine is not a swivel joint. Your feet are. By keeping your hips and shoulders lined up and pointing directly at what you're cleaning, you're forcing your feet to do the moving, which takes all that horrible rotational pressure off your lower back.
You know, here's something most people don't think about. The problem doesn't usually start when you're halfway done. It starts before you even turn the vacuum on. This super quick setup is basically your insurance policy against all those surprise jolts and twists.
All right, just 3 simple things to do before you start. First, give your vacuum a parking spot. Find one stable step where it can sit without tipping over and trying to pull you down with it. Second, and this one is huge, get that cord and hose behind you. You know that sudden jerk when the hose gets caught on something? Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. And finally, pick an attachment that lets you work without reaching way out. The closer you can keep your elbow to your body, the better. And this is the whole point of that setup. What you're aiming for is a nice straight line of pull from the machine to the tool in your hand. The second that the hose starts pulling you from the side, your core muscles have to tense up to fight it, and that's exactly where the trouble begins.
Okay, we are all set up and ready to go. Now, let's get into the actual movement. This is the square step, and it's the repeatable pattern you're going to use for every single stair.
Just think of it like a simple 3-count rhythm. 1, clean the edge of the stair. You know where all the dust bunnies live? 2, clean the flat part, the tread, with short, controlled little strokes. And 3, this is the most important part. You physically move your feet to the next step. No reaching, no leaning, no cheating. You just repeat that little pattern all the way down.
Now, I have to warn you about the number 1 mistake pretty much everyone makes. It's that sneaky diagonal reach across your body. It feels so efficient, doesn't it? Like you're getting more done with less movement. But what it really is a twist disguised as a reach. And that is the exact move that sends you the bill tomorrow morning.
And the fix for this? Oh, you're going to love this. It is so simple, it's almost funny. The moment you feel yourself starting to reach across your body, just stop. That's it. Just stop. And then pivot your feet so that your whole body, your hips, your shoulders, everything is facing what you're vacuuming. Let's say that mantra one more time. Your feet move, your spine stays quiet.
Okay, we've got the setup and the movement down. But this next part, this strategy, it might just be the most important piece of the entire puzzle. Because with nerve pain, the damage you do isn't always obvious right away. 2, that's the magic number. 2 minutes. I want you to literally set a timer on your phone. Work for just 2 minutes. When that timer goes off, tools down, you stop. And listen, this is not quitting, this is just smart. It's a built-in safety check to make sure you don't push past your limit before you even realize you've hit it.
And this right here, this is exactly why that 2-minute rule is so critical. Man, this quote just hits home, doesn't it? The delayed invoice. We have all gotten that invoice. You feel totally fine while you're working, you're in the zone, and then you wake up the next morning and can barely move. Well, the 2-minute rule is how you stop that invoice from ever arriving again.
And your break isn't some big, long ordeal. We're talking 30 seconds. Here's your reset button. First, get both feet on a flat surface, not halfway on a stair. Second, consciously relax your hands. We all get that white-knuckled death grip on the vacuum, right? Just let it go. And third, take 3 slow, deep breaths. That's it. That's all it takes to release that tension and get ready for the next round.
So really, it all just boils down to this one question you have to ask yourself. Is taking a few extra minutes to vacuum the stairs today worth having a pain-free week tomorrow? Yeah, when you frame it like that, the answer becomes pretty darn obvious, doesn't it?
So here's what I want you to do. Here's your first action step. Don't even think about cleaning the entire staircase. Forget about it. Just try one single 2-minute set. That's your only goal. See how you feel, get that small win under your belt, and prove to yourself that you can get this done on your own terms without paying for it later.